This is the new MoonLite². My name is Michael and I'm product manager at LumenRadio.
And I'm Joseph, I'm a sales guy here at LumenRadio. And today we're going to show you what the MoonLite² actually can do for you. So this is a new MoonLite², but what can it actually do?
So the MoonLite², it's a portable and battery-powered wireless DMX transmitter and receiver, user configurable.
Yeah.
So you can use it either to transmit your wireless DMX data from your console or so to your lighting fixtures, or you can use it to plug into a non-wireless fixture and have it receiving the wireless signal to the fixtures.
Yeah. And is it compatible with any other devices? What kind of devices can you use this with?
So it's compatible with all CRMX devices and all W-DMX devices that has been shipped basically since 2005. So it's probably about 3 million devices or so out there.
Yeah. So basically a battery-powered wireless DMX transmitter for anyone using wireless DMX in the professional world.
Yes, but it doesn't stop there because it's also a testing tool.
Okay. So MoonLite² is a sequel to the original Moonlight. It's been out for about 5 years. But what have we done differently this time?
So this time we incorporated a lot of the feedback that we got from users from the first generation ones. So we now have a display directly onto the unit that lets you make settings through a menu system.
So improved user interface?
There's also updates to connectors. So we have the USB-C port for charging. There's also a connection on the back, an interface for charging case, where you can charge multiple units in a case at the same time.
And this charging case will be available from LumenRadio?
So this is a standard charging case available from LumenRadio. It holds 8 devices. The charging case, it's also possible to power from battery itself to provide a truly wireless experience. So you can hook on your V-mount battery onto the charging case and charge it on the fly.
Nice. You mentioned that this device now has a screen and this improved user interface. What can you actually do on the device itself?
Yeah, so shall we have a look?
Yeah.
So to turn the device on, we'll hold the power button. And directly here on the status screen, we see some basic information. The signal level, if we're in receiver mode. We can see if Bluetooth is turned on or off. We can see the battery level or status of the charging, if we're charging. We also see the universe name here, which we have set on our transmitter. In this case, it's called demo room. And we can see that we're receiving DMX data. And press the main button and we come into the menu where we can do linking. Unlink, we can enter the linking key and so on. So there's no risk in accidentally turning off the device when unlinking, as with the previous generation of Moonlight. We have a tools menu where we can see data viewer and stream information. The data viewer lets us go in and browse through all the DMX channels and can see the data changing in real time. We can go into the stream info and getting some basic information about the DMX stream. For instance, here we see it's 512 channels. We have 40 Hz refresh rate and a 0 microsecond of into slot time. In settings menu, here's where we can make the settings. In RX mode, it's not so much you can do. You can turn Bluetooth on or off and remove the pin code, change the pin code, and so on. And we can go in here and change the mode of operation to transmitter mode. The device will reboot when we do that. And now if we go into the settings menu, we have a few more options. We can select the protocol to use, which in transmitter mode can be selected to be CRMX, G3 or G4S mode. Like in receiver mode, we don't have to select these because it's chosen automatically when performing the linking to the transmitter. We can change the output power of the device. And we can also turn on or off the RDM proxy, which is needed to be on if you want to use it with third-party RDM controllers. For instance, if you have RDM controller in your console. Yeah, so that's about it. We can also see here very easily what the current firmware version we're running on the device is. And to turn it off, you go back into the main status screen and then simply hold the power button until the device turns off. Like this. And if we flip the device over, we'll see here that we have a charging interface for the charging case that we will supply as well. That allows you to charge up to 8 Moonlights simultaneously.
With the Moonlight, you can connect to your iPad or tablet and use Bluetooth to control your lights using the Bluetooth interface. You can also configure your devices with a Bluetooth interface. But now there's something more that you can do with the Bluetooth interface on the Moonlight².
Yes, with the new Moonlight², not only can you configure the Moonlight itself, you can also configure RDM-capable fixtures, since we now integrate an RDM controller into the Toolbox 2 app. So you can change DMX address, like profiles and device labels and such information directly onto the fixtures.
So this RDM controller, does it work for wired or wireless fixtures?
So it works with both wired and wireless connections. So you can use it with the Moonlight² as a transmitter, talking directly to a number of wireless fixtures. Or you can even plug it in directly into a fixture and configure just that device directly over the wired interface.
The RDM controller in the app, that's great. What else have you put into the app?
So the app also lets you do stuff like Flicker Finder, where you can let the device run, comparing the incoming data to a stored value, so that you can detect if there is any small glitches in the data. And that will automatically just pop up in the user interface in the app, telling you, for instance, that channel 123 had this error, or 53 errors in the last hour or so.
So this is more than just a wireless DMX transmitter or receiver. This can do so much more.
Yes, so it's a DMX tester, it's an RDM controller, it's a wireless DMX device. You basically have all the functionality into one single device.
If you want to know more about the new Moonlight², talk to your local distributor or check out LumenRadio.com for more information.